Hey everyone, welcome to Nutz About Cars. Hope you're all having a wonderful start to the new year. And I just wanted to do a quick check-in. It's been a few weeks since I posted a video, but it's been a rough couple of weeks, a rough few weeks leading up to the holiday. I had 2 root canals done and 1 extraction. Then I got the flu. Then we ended up getting like 14 inches of snow, and then we got this polar vortex, and then we were into Christmas week, or a week before Christmas week, before I actually started feeling like myself again. So yeah, it's been rough. So now we're feeling good, and we got through the holidays, and I'd love to start getting back into the cars. Now we're supposed to have a little bit of a warm-up this week, so I'm gonna be taking out my 1986 Fiero. I got a couple of sensors that I want to replace on it. I think I'll do that this week, and we'll move forward with getting that. We'll move forward on keep working on the Fiero. I want to get that car ready or close to ready for possibly painting this spring or early summer. But I got a little ways to go before we do that. Yeah, definitely. And so we will continue to work on that little by little. I'm going to take advantage of the warm, mild days. In fact, I might actually go take my Fiat out, my 80 Fiat 124 Spider, and just drive it around a little bit. If it's going to be in the 40s, close to the 50s. That's like t-shirts and shorts weather up here in Wisconsin. So yeah, we can take advantage of that. So I hope everybody is off to a really positive start to the new year. I know I'm going to have some challenges ahead of me with work and stuff like that, but we'll get it all sorted out here 1 week at a time. But in the meantime, I am going to continue to focus on my health and continue to focus on my cars, and yeah, just kind of reflecting a little bit on where I've been and where I'm going to be going. So we'll see how things go. But one thing I wanted to do today is in this video I had mentioned that I wanted to share some photos of some of my followers on YouTube. So I'm going to show you Roberto. He's from Chicago. He's got a beautiful Fiat 124 Spider. He was one of my first subscribers to the channel, and he's the one that actually gave me this idea about sharing photos. And so I'm gonna show you a few photos of his cars, and then I'm also gonna introduce you to the couple that bought I had a 47 Plymouth that I probably owned that car for about 12 years, and it just sat in the garage. I did nothing to it. It was just constant procrastination. And then I bought that Fiat this past summer in that Pontiac, and I gotta put these cars somewhere. I can't leave those cars outside. So push comes to shove, the 47 had to go. So it's Lee and Grace who bought the car for me. 2 of the nicest people that you'll ever meet, and I can't say enough how this car hobby has introduced me to some of the most amazing people, nicest people in the world. I have a lot of pictures to share. They've been keeping in touch with me with all the photos and the progress that they made on the car. It already looks 500 times better than it was at any point under my ownership. They've done just an amazing job. And I know Lee ended up finding more rust than I even thought was there as he started to get into the details. So I do hope that he gets that sorted out. The car sat inside, as far as I know, its whole life, but when they're that old, you don't know what you're gonna get as you start peeling back layers of the onion. Some of it's gonna get kind of stinky. So I feel terrible that they had found more rust than was expected. But Lee is one of those guys that he's very resourceful, and he just seems like he's just the kind of guy that just figure out a way forward. And he had gotten the original 6-cylinder running, and then he ended up, after I think what happened is once he saw all the rust and stuff, I think he's going to end up putting a V8 in it and make it into a little bit of a street rod or maybe a sleeper of some kind. But all I know is that he's going to take really good care of that car. And the pictures that I'm about to show you, I'll show you some pictures from when I owned it, and I'm going to show you some pictures of what happens when the right guy owns the car, and within a matter of a couple weeks this thing looked already put together. So yes, Grace and Lee, if you're watching this video, I just want to say thank you again for being so pleasant and such great people, great folks. It was a great experience from the guy selling it, and I hope that it's been a wonderful experience for you too. I do a lot of buying, but I don't do a lot of selling. I'm not really comfortable selling stuff. So I had my buddy Robin from the local shop. He kind of managed a lot of the back and forth with the car for me, because I am just not any good at it. I don't like it. I'm not comfortable with it. I don't like it. I'm much more comfortable buying, but when it comes to selling, I am not good at it. So anyways, thank you, Lee and Grace. It was a pleasure meeting you, and thank you for allowing me to share these photos with my subscriber. And my subscriber base is up over 160 now, so I know we're marching towards that goal of 1,000. I got a long ways to go, and I know I need to do a better job on my content, and I'm working on it. I really am working on it. But I'm going to be taking a lot of time because the employer I used to work for ended up getting bought out by another company, so a lot of us that were in the corporate world were basically out of work here at the end of the year. So with that said, I'll be busy looking for new work while I'm still going to try doing my recording my content. But this is that type of business that I was in, the wireless business, that big companies come in and swoop up all these great little companies, and then thankfully they kept all the people on the front line. They kept them employed and working, which is great. But a lot of us that were in our, we'll say, a corporate setting, we were down in Chicago, didn't have such a great outcome. But if you're going to get let go by a company, I couldn't have, they gave us like a 2-year head start on that it was going to actually happen. So it was all good. I mean, we couldn't have been more prepared for the news that we got. But it's not going to stop, and it's not going to stop me from moving forward with my car hobby. In fact, the car hobby has probably helped me keep my sanity over the last that, and of course all my friends and relationships that I've built over the years with people that I've worked with, that are obviously friendships that go beyond the workplace. We've kept in touch with each other and supported each other, and I'm glad that a lot of these guys are starting to find work, and now I'm hoping it's going to be my turn soon. So anyways, folks, have a wonderful start to the new year. I think it's only January. God, it feels like it's only January 3rd or 4th. Yeah, I mean, it's real early in the year here, and I already feel like the holidays a couple weeks behind us, but it was just the other day we were celebrating New Year's. So enjoy the photos. Again, the first one's going to be Roberto, one of my very first subscribers and supporters, and the second group of photos, and I have a lot more of them, are going to be Lee and Grace, who bought my 47 Plymouth business coupe that I had. I mean, basically was a car in a basket. So, and as you can see you'll see from the photos, they did a hell of a job getting that thing put together. You're gonna enjoy the photos, and thank you everyone for sending in your photos and allowing me to use them on my channel. I do appreciate you. All right, guys. Till next time. Hopefully next week we'll have some footage on the Pontiac, on the Fiero 86.